Alright, so following my UFO subject, my stories, I'm gonna talk about more UFO stories. I already talked about the major one in my life, but other little things that have happened is, I started watching, Ancient Aliens and all this stuff. And, I've seen weird things that I cannot explain in the sky, besides that thing from the airplane. Uh, I usually like to make bonfires outside in the backyard and at night. I have a very nice binoculars, very powerful, good binoculars. I like to look at the moon too and the stars. And once in a while, I see these lights. I have a laser here, which I'll show you what I see exactly so you know what I'm talking about. And I see like a very faint light. So let's pretend that's the light, and it's going like this with a steady, a little faster than this, but it's steady. It doesn't go faster or slower. It doesn't do anything crazy. But I've seen stuff like that, and from what I've been told, supposedly those are satellites. My mother claims that she was looking at one that same night that we saw this stuff, and it went like this and like that, kind of like in a circle, and it took off like that. That's what she claims to this day. All I've seen, the craziest one, I think twice I saw an object that was going like this, a little fast, and it kept going. It kind of glowed, like not turn it off, but it just glowed brighter, like three times or twice, and it kept going, and then it glowed again. And so I was like, do satellites glow like that? And what is the speed of a satellite? Because I don't think they should go too fast, because my grandfather used to have a satellite dish, and for the most part, the satellite dish stays in alignment with the same satellite, meaning that the satellite moves along with the dish moves along with the satellite, and it follows it. And this thing turns very slowly, so I don't understand. But the Earth does move at 600 something miles per hour, so maybe that's why we see that it's moving faster. So I mean, another thing that I saw was I went camping in the middle of Illinois, uh, by Starved Rock with some friends, and we saw three lights that night, and they were all coming from the horizon like this. One was like this, and it passed on top of us, and we have binoculars, and I told my friends, "Look, what is that?" And we all saw this thing, and it was a red light. It was super bright, super red. It was super red, and that was not a satellite. Like, you could tell, like, that was red light. I don't think satellites glow red. And then half an hour later, another one. And then half an hour later, another one from the horizon. They were coming from the same spot. And so, almost the same spot, not exactly, but they were red, red, bright red. And so to this day, I still see them, but they're all white. Some of them are yellow. And the only one that really caught my eye was the ones that glowed. But who knows, keep your eye on the sky. And one time in daylight, I did see a white orb, which was rather big, but it seemed to me that it was flying low. And I don't know what the hell that was. Like, it happened too fast. I barely caught a glimpse of it, and it was gone. But it was like a white orb that went on a blue sky. And I couldn't tell how high it was or how fast it was going fast though. And I said, "What the hell?" And it only happened for like a second, and I didn't realize it until it passed. I'm like, it took me a while to register and said, "What was that?" You know. So that was another instance. So I have seen, Chinese lanterns with binoculars, and they look different. They tend to, move slower. So yeah, keep your eyes on the sky, and if you have any UFO stories, I'm very interested, especially in the area here in Illinois. I like to know, those stories are pretty cool because I've seen them too. All right, people, take care. Bye bye.